piss poor performance by the offense. And I don't usually do these live rants, but I mean, enough is enough right now. I'm going to wait a few seconds as a few of you come in. My screen is a little bit foggy. Let's go. There we go. All right. What's up? Say where you're at. Again, I'm going to wait a few more seconds for some people to come in here. I'm sick and tired of these just, I'm going to call it what it is, half-assed lineups. Like, it's just lineups that Craig meets Craig Counsell's every word. I remember being at Cubs convention going into the 2024 season, right? Yeah, 2024 season. And Craig Counsell said, verbatim, we want to get the best guys, the most amount of at-bats, and after that, fans put too much thought into lineups. That, like, the first part of that comment back at CubsCon in 2024 was like, okay, yeah, we want to get the best guys, the most amount of at-bats. The second part, I was like, the lineup doesn't matter. That's weird. What's up, Saul? What's up, Reggie? What's up, Rojo Cube? Taking out Bush was such a waste. Yeah, give me Seiya full day off. I mean, there's so many things that we could talk about with this game of missed opportunities and everything. But I messaged before this game started. If you, by the way, if you hate these lineup constructions like I do, please drop a like on this. I messaged our Setup Man crew. If you guys aren't following them on Instagram, Ty Lewin, Alex Brault, and Brian Burns. And I said before the game, I'm like, I hate this lineup. I hate every lineup that Craig Counsell's been putting out, but I especially hate this one today because you have one of the hottest hitters on the planet in Matt Shaw, and he just keeps on hitting ninth. And a lot of you are going to say this, and I think there's a lot that goes into this that I agree with. Don't fix what's not broken, right? Even if Dansby Swanson was hot, I want him batting 7th or 8th. I don't want him batting in the top of the lineup. So I'll give you that if you're in that camp. But the problem is this entire offense is broken. The entire offense is broken. They can't score more than 4 runs in a game. If they score more than 2 runs, it's considered a good offensive performance based on our standards so far in the second half. They have, what was it? Do you think Jesse Rogers just quoted that it was the 23rd worst OPS in baseball in the second half? It's a joke. And Craig Counsell just continues to say, you know what, let's just put the same guys up at the top of the lineup because those are the guys that got us here. Thank you for giving PCA a day off. Thank you for giving Seiya a day off. You needed to do the same thing for Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker needs to go on the IL. But going back to my point, Batshaw 4th, says Rojo Cube. This is completely disgusting. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, no outs, can't muster a sacrifice fly. Not even a ball in play, Randy. Not even a ball in play. It was back-to-back-to-back strikeouts. Brewers are the best. You're right, Eric. I cannot deny it. Okay. You have Michael Busch batting leadoff. Listen, he had a good game today. He hit a home run. He had a good game yesterday. He hit a home run. I'm starting to be okay with Michael Busch there, but I still am not convinced that that's where he needs to be. But then again, who else is supposed to bat leadoff? Kyle Tucker, because he walks a lot? Kyle Tucker, what was he today? He's 0 for 4 with a strikeout in the biggest at-bat, potentially biggest at-bat of the second half. So you had Michael Busch batting leadoff, whatever. Ian Happ, batting second. He's batting .227 coming into the game. And he's batting second for you. I know that Ian Happ has been fine in the second half. Dansby Swanson's been fine in the second half. Nico Horner's actually been really good in the second half. Matt Shaw's been unbelievable in the second half. Shades of PCA Matt Shaw 2025 season versus PCA's 2024 season. Bad first half, good second half. I'm loving it. Maybe we can have the same conversation in 2026 of Matt Shaw being an MVP candidate in the first half of 2026. Then you have, where are we at here? I lost my spot. Then you have Carson Kelly batting 4th, which, by the way, another guy who's having a fine second half. But if he's batting 4th, that just tells you the state of this team. And then you have Owen Casey batting 5th in his major league debut in his home country. And you're going to put that kind of pressure on the kid? Like, how did that work for you with Matt Shaw in the first what was it, 5 games of the season. Matt Shaw looked horrible in the first few games of the season, and he's batting 5th. Why was he batting 5th? And that's what I kept wondering. Oh, Matt Shaw, I don't even know if he's hit 20 home runs. Maybe he just barely surpassed 20 home runs in the minors in one season. Owen Casey has a high strikeout rate, is going to be all fired up, is going to be in his hometown. Like, give the guy a little bit of some relief here and put him 9th. And bat Matt Shaw. God, I mean, Matt Shaw should honestly be the leadoff guy right now. And then put Michael Busch 2nd or 3rd. Michael Busch hit a lot from the 2nd spot last year. But all right, so my frustrations, right? Because I'm just kind of rambling at this point. I want to read your guys' comments here in a second too, by the way. My frustration is that Michael Busch has had a lot of stats now for batting leadoff, and they're not good. He's hit a lot of home runs in the leadoff spot, but he hasn't done much else. Keeps on being thrown out there to lead off. You give Seiya Suzuki a day off, great. Put someone who deserves to bat 2nd. Instead, you put Ian Happ batting 2nd. Ian Happ is having one of his worst seasons, and he's been okay in the second half. Kyle Tucker, why didn't you give him the day off too? If you're going to go ahead and say guys need days off because they don't look good, Kyle Tucker needs a day off. He needs a day off. He's had some good swings from this series, but you even saw it yesterday. Like, he had that one that went to the warning track, and he thought he got it. He almost did a bat flip, and it barely would have hit the bottom of the wall. He's so off right now. Please hit a like button if you're with me on this stuff. If you're not, that's fine. These rants are not supposed to be about facts. These rants are about my feelings, and you don't have to care about my feelings. Carson Kelly, how is he doing in the 4th spot, Craig Counsell? I can't think of the last time Carson Kelly had a big hit for this team, and we're just going to keep on running him out in the cleanup spot. And then Owen Casey batting 5th in his major league debut. Hey, we got 4 struggling top of the lineup guys, but you know what? You can clean up their mess. Meanwhile, your hottest hitters are at the bottom of the lineup in Nico Hoerner and Mr. Matt Shaw. Nico Hoerner, another great day, 2 for 4. He's batting over 330 in the second half. Matt Shaw got an OPS over 1,100 in the second half, batting 9th. Left on deck. Dude doesn't get 4 at-bats in the game, and he's our best hitter right now. You need to care about the lineup, Craig Counsell. It's very obvious that you care more about righty-lefty, righty-lefty, righty-lefty. Until, that's what it is. That's what the lineup is up until Swanson Shaw. And I can't stand that crap. You want to go righty-lefty, righty-lefty, you're ignoring the facts of who actually is performing well. When you that's like saying, hey, we want to throw Brad Keller out there. Not Brad Keller, sorry. That would be a bad example. We want to throw Ryan Brazier out there because he hasn't pitched in 3 days and it's a 1-run game in the 8th inning. That's a bad reason to pitch Ryan Brazier at that time. But that's basically what he does with his lineups. He just basically says, well, we need to do this righty-lefty thing. When Matt Shaw and Nico Hoerner are in the bottom half of your lineup, and you've got, let's just call it what it is. Carson Kelly, I would say, is having a fine second half, but he's been struggling recently. Ian Happ, fine second half, but didn't have a great series. You've got 4 struggling top of the lineup guys, and you sat 2 guys that are struggling. Just go all in. If you're going to sit those guys, okay. Matt Shaw, you're leading off. Nico Hoerner, you're batting 2nd. Michael Busch, you're batting 3rd. Justin Turner, no, it wasn't against a lefty. I'm just kidding. That's the thing is, I think no matter who you put batting 4th, I'm probably mad. So, okay, what would have been a good lineup? I really do want to get to the comments in a second here, but I want to give you guys a complete thought. Matt Shaw leading off. Let's go Nico 2nd. Let's go Kelly 3rd. Let's go Busch 4th. I don't know why I like that better. I don't have a reason for it, but I like it better. Let's go gosh. Who bats 5th? It's so tough. I don't want to bat Swanson 5th. I don't want Tucker in the lineup, but I guess maybe that's why Craig Counsell kept him in the lineup, because he's like, well, if I sit all three of them, who in the world are my middle of the lineup guys? So I guess you bat Tucker fifth. Then you go Horner 6, Casey 7, Castro 8, Swanson 9. That's probably what I would have done. If we're gonna mix this lineup up, if we're gonna try to get something going, just go all in and do that. All right. Anyway, Counsell's not that good. I don't disagree with you, FTLG Sports. Pick anyone, says Dom. David Ross should come back. I wouldn't go that far. I agree, bro, says, I love Lil Mossy. Okay, thank you. Somebody needs to get fired now. My vote is the hitting coach. I don't think it's Dustin Kelly's fault. That's one thing I will say is I don't think it's Dustin Kelly's fault. You can't fire a hitting coach after they have the best offense in the first 2.5 months of the season since 2016, and then they go through a rough, call it 4-week stretch. I just don't think you can fire them for doing that. Everyone, JR Gain, he's just so damn stubborn. Everyone can see what needs to happen, but he won't make the changes. Yeah, so here's the thing is that, and I want to ask you guys as a fans, and I got to end it here, and because my daughter is needing my attention. As fans, it always seems so obvious to us, right? Do you feel like it's because Craig Counsell's so close to the situation and has all these people in his ears about analytics and stuff that because we're removed from that we're able to see from a 5,000-foot overview, like, oh yeah, an unbiased opinion would be do this, but he does the exact opposite. Do you think it's just like this? It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe like marriage counseling, like, you're arguing with your wife and you guys don't understand why you're not on the same page, and you bring in a marriage counselor and they say one thing and you're both like, oh yeah, why didn't we try that? Like, does Craig Counsell read Twitter? Does anyone say, hey, by the way, Craig, everyone on Twitter, every Cubs fan who's serious about this team that wants to see wins kind of thinks you're crazy for continuing to back Kyle Tucker second or third when he's going through the worst stretch of his career, and he's obviously hurt. Do you think maybe we should listen to the fans and IL him? Is there anyone saying that kind of stuff? Probably not. And I think if anyone close to the team has seen this, they're probably laughing at me right now, and that's okay. But, I mean, it really feels that simple. Does it not feel that simple? Let's see. David Kaplan from ESPN needs to be held accountable for all the lies saying Cubs front office are all in. I mean, if he was told that, why would he lie about that, sports fan 8744? Why would he lie about that? I mean, if he was told that and then Jed and Carter don't do anything, I feel like Jed and Carter should be held to the fire, not David Kaplan. The man Snigel. I think this is who Craig Counsell is, who the Brewers let him go, and they are better. Yeah. He has no hitters around him. Horner is wasted down the line. He's absolutely wasted down the lineup. So is Matt Shaw. It's sad, guys. It's really sad. That's it. I'm going to, if you like this, if you agree with me, like it. Make sure you subscribe. And thank you for just jumping in. By the way, Ty and Alex are going to have a recap show tonight. Cap called them out for lying to him. Yeah. Thank you, Carter Hawkins. We're going to have a recap show of this series tonight. Ty and Alex are going to go a lot deeper into this. I just needed to rant because I'm tired of these lineups. I think they are something fifth graders could put together, and I don't really see why Craig Counsell thinks that this is a good idea to do again and again and again. Thanks for joining me.